Hi, I'm James Shillinglaw. I'm here at the Australian Marketplace, the first in several years, obviously in person, here in Los Angeles. And actually, I was just in Australia a few months ago, but now all the Australians have come here to showcase all of their products to you and to other advisors. I'm here with Craig Bradbury, who is with Baillie Lodges. And we're going to talk to him a little bit about what Baillie Lodges is and what it offers to your clients. And you're going to find out about that and more on Insider Travel Report. Now, Craig, first of all, welcome to LA. It's nice for you to come all this way.
Thanks, James. It's really exciting to be back here after so long.
It is. We're all very excited to have you here, and I'm excited to be able to go to Australia, which just opened up a few months ago, right?
Yeah, exactly. And, we're so excited to be welcoming the world back, particularly our North American friends. It was a long time, but we're back open. We've used the opportunity to do some great stuff with our products, and also a lot of the industry
I do want to ask you about that, because you were in hibernation there for a couple of years, although I guess you did have some domestic business, but that's different. Now, first of all, tell me about Baillie Lodges. What exactly is Baillie Lodges?
Sure. We're a really special collection of small ultra-luxury lodges. Right. We range in size from 9 suites to 40 suites, so very intimate, very personal experiences, very experiential as well. So it's all about the sense of place and immersing yourself in the destination. In Australia, we've got 5 properties. We range from Capella Lodge on Lord Howe Island, which is our baby 9-suite property. Okay. We've got Silky Oaks Lodge in the Daintree Rainforest. We've just reopened that last year after a $20 million refurbishment, and it's spectacular. It's right in the heart of the rainforest, but it's close to Port Douglas, so you can also do the Great Barrier Reef from there.
Yeah, that's where I was recently. It's beautiful.
It is. It's a very special part of the world. We have Longitude 131, which is our tented lodge at Uluru in Central Australia. We have the Louise, which is a winery district lodge in the Barossa Valley. We only acquired that last year. We're reopening it in about a month after a significant refurbishment. And then our jewel in our crown is Southern Ocean Lodge, which was sadly destroyed in bushfires in early 2020.
Yeah, this was before COVID.
It was. And we're about a third of the way through the rebuild. It will reopen in September 2023, which we're really excited about.
Yeah, that's great. So you've been busy during the COVID period, right?
We've kept very busy. Apart from the Silky Oaks Lodge redevelopment and acquiring the Louise, we used the opportunity where we were closed at the other lodges to do some maintenance work, some upgrade work. So we've kept the team on their toes, and we've also used the opportunity just to develop some new experiences and refresh our menus and all that sort of thing. So we certainly weren't kind of idle during that period.
Now, tell us a little bit about what kind of experience our travel advisors' clients will get when they come to one of your lodges.
Yeah, we've got 2 models. We've got an all-inclusive model, which is Longitude 131 and Southern Ocean Lodge, and also we've got a lodge in Canada as well, and same model, which is all-inclusive, so all meals, all beverages, and all your experiences, and they're very curated. We make sure that our guests do the best of the region, and they see all those highlight things that they should see, and so that's one model. And then we've got other lodges like Silky Oaks Lodge and the Louise, which are located in regions with a lot of variety and where they're very accessible to other things they can do. So they're partially inclusive, so we include breakfast and dinner, drinks with dinner, but during the day we really encourage guests to get out and explore the region.
Well, that's what you're there for, and in fact it sounds like all your lodges are sort of strategically located in these wonderful parts of Australia, right?
Absolutely. I think what we really pride ourselves on is that we can offer a really great itinerary of all the highlights of Australia. Obviously there's other parts of Australia which are also equally as good, but we've really covered a lot of ground in Australia, and we love it when we see guests going from one lodge to another.
Well, that's it. They can tour Australia with you. Now, on average, how long do your guests stay at these lodges?
Well, we actually encourage a longer stay. So firstly, we have a minimum 2-night stay at each lodge, because you really need at least 2 nights to kind of get in and de-stress and do a couple of experiences. But we encourage 3 nights and some lodges 4 nights, depending on how much there is to do. And I think what COVID has taught us is our guests do want to have more time at the lodges. They want to do all the experiences, but they also want some downtime and really some wellness time as well.
No, absolutely, and this just sounds like you get a little time to relax and sort of de-link yourself from the busy time, and then you probably can go to the cities, but now you go to the lodges and you get a good idea of what the Australian countryside, outback, all that kind of thing is.
Absolutely. One of the other hallmarks of our lodges and all of the luxury lodges in Australia is we've got a really unique Australian sense of service. So it's not stuffy luxury, it's not gold-plated luxury. It's really a personal. We have first name policy with guests. We call all our guests by their first name, and we really try to immerse them in that Australian style of service.
Now, what kind of pricing are we talking about? What are the rates that they can expect a range, sort of?
Sure. Look, at our fully inclusive lodges, which, as I said, includes everything, it's about 2,000 Australian per person per night. So it is, a high price point, but for that exclusivity, that space, and that that service, our guests find it really good value, which is great. Partially inclusive lodges do start at a lower price point. Silk Oaks Lodge starts at about $650 per person per night.
Okay, that's not bad, and you get everything, pretty much a partial all-inclusive. Oh, you said partial was actually dinner and breakfast. That's not too bad.
It all adds up, yeah. And remember, that's Australian dollars, so North American visitors get good.
We like Australian dollars in the U.S., especially now. These days, I'm sure it's pretty strong. The dollar, U.S. dollar is going to longer. It's a good reason to go to Australia right now, absolutely.
Absolutely, it certainly is. And, any time's a good reason for Australia, but now's a great time. And, as we're reopening to the world, we're really eager to welcome people back.
Now, is there anything else you want to get out to our 105,000 travel advisors out there, many of whom are back to selling Australia?
Yeah, look, we're really excited to welcome them and their guests back. Start planning now. We're in a really unique place where we're starting to open up. The demand is picking up. Encourage your clients to start thinking about festive season now and next year's plans. Particularly luxury lodges, we are small. We have small capacity, and once the world is really back in Australia, it will be, it might be challenging to get availability. So you need to start planning now.
Absolutely. Now, where can travel advisors go to get more information about Baillie Lodges?
Our website, baillielodges.com.au, will feed off to each lodge. We've got a great range of fact sheets, videos, lots of great imagery, and that will help you, convince your clients that you want to send them to a Baillie Lodge.
Absolutely. Well, Craig, thank you for taking the time to talk about Baillie Lodges. I was just in Australia, but didn't get a chance to take a look at one of them. But hopefully next time I'm there, I'll stop by and see what you guys are doing. But it sounds like there's a lot of good things there, and this is a great product for your upscale clients who really want to get that really essential Australian experience in a lodge. Again, thanks so much, Craig.
Thanks, James, and hope to see you down under soon.
I will. Hopefully next year at the very earliest. I'm James Shillinglaw, and this is Insider Travel Report.